Hi everybody, my name's Cole and you are at Greenway Gutter Pros channel here in Tyler, Texas. And today I wanted to give everybody a look at exactly how we built our gutter business and how we get as many jobs as we do, and kind of just the process of how we started from nothing and built our way up to where we're doing about 50 to 60 gutter jobs per month right now. And so here it is. And the way that we kind of look at everything is split down the middle. So we have a contractors division for our company, and then we have a residential division. The first thing we're going to do is focus on contractor side. So the bulk of our work comes from other contractors. So a lot of people use our company as a subcontractor. And what results in that is a higher volume of work with a lower profit margin. But that's fine because you need the volume of work in order to stay in business. So we knew when we first started that roofers get a lot of insurance claims that have full gutter replacements. And so one of our focuses when we started this was to get as many roofing companies in our pocket as we can that send us direct work. And so in Tyler, Texas, when we started around last November, there were roughly 50 roofing companies registered on Google here in Tyler, Texas. So what we did is we made a list of every single company and we started reaching out to them. We would email them. A couple of the bigger companies, we would walk in, try to meet the general manager, the sales manager, hand out business cards, free flyers. We even offered to do some free trainings over gutter systems for some of the roofing companies. And throughout that time, we've also been posting on Facebook, and the types of posts that we do aren't just any types of posts. So we do educational posts about gutters. So we'll take a picture of, say, the drip edge that'll get folded sometimes when roofers will cut the slits for the hangers to go. And we'll make a video about that or a post about it for all the roofers in town so they know, hey, if you want to do it the right way, call Greenway. We'll come out the day before, take the gutters off. That way you can install drip edge correctly and we can put it back up. So that's just one example of how we will take our processes and try to cater it to the roofer in order to make it easier for them. Because if we can make a roofer's job easier, then they'll want to hire us every single time. Here's the second part with the roofers. Roofers generally have bad experiences with subcontractors. Most subcontractors do not communicate well, or they'll say that they'll be there at a certain time and they don't show up, or the quality of work is not that great. So in order to do this and to do it successfully, whenever a new roofing company gives you work, you got to bring your A game every single time. So our motto is, once a roofing company tries us one time, they'll never try anyone else again, because we are going to be the best. And so over 9 or 10 months, we have about 12 to 14 roofing companies that send us insurance claim jobs. And the great thing about those, I don't have to set up an appointment or pay someone to go take measurements or get a color. The roofer has all of that information ready for us, so whenever they send us a job, it's ready to go. And the result of that is we get to charge a little bit less for the roofers since they go and do all that for us. Now we'll move over to the residential side, which is where we really, the company really makes money. So on the residential side, we get leads directly from homeowners or referrals directly from homeowners. The way we do that is through our Google, through our Facebook, through our website, and then we have a small sales team that will go out and generate sales as well. So the first thing is on the Google, our Google My Business profile. We started with a focus of we wanted to be very prominent on Google for Tyler, Texas. And within a year, we have our gutter company, the #1 gutter company in Tyler. So we have something about 40 reviews that are all 5 stars, so we don't have any bad reviews. And I think we have the most reviews out of all gutter companies in town. So when people ever need a service, they go to Google and they look it up. So if you look up gutters, you're gonna find Greenway Gutter Pros in Tyler, Texas. On top of that, we keep our Facebook business page pretty active. So we're posting on there at least 4 to 5 times a week. And we just post pictures of the jobs that we've completed. Sometimes we'll post educational stuff about gutters, or we'll post what gutter screens can do for your gutter systems, just to kind of educate homeowners on what is it that we're actually doing at your house besides throwing up some metal on the side of it. We have a website, and on our website there's an entry form called Weebly. And so when someone goes on our website, the first thing they're going to see is the ability to be able to put in their name, phone number, and schedule an appointment. And once you schedule an appointment, it'll pop up on our email. Someone will give you a call within 24 hours to set up an appointment. We're going to come out, take measurements, and send you an estimate to your email all within 24 hours. And then the last thing is we have a small sales team. So our sales team will go door to door. They'll actually door knock for houses that don't have any gutters. They'll try to sell gutters and screens. And we'll kind of carry this model with us for our sales guys whenever we're knocking doors to show what a gutter looks like. And then we've also got the screen attached to it because our biggest thing is upsells for the gutter screens. It's very simple. Whenever anyone is buying gutters, you just simply want to say, would you like to buy screens with that? About half your people are going to say yes without even questioning it. And if you have some kind of mock sample, like I just showed you, where you can like put the product in the customer's hand and really let them see exactly what they're getting, 9 times out of 10, they're going to want to get the gutter screens because they understand they're going to have to clean them out eventually. And after they do that one time, it's going to make them so mad, they're probably going to wish they had bought it. So we get a lot of people that buy the gutter screens themselves, and that's actually our highest margin product that we have here at Greenway. And so that's just a general gist of how we started getting business here. We focus 2 sides, residential and contractors. For the contractors, we provided value for what a contractor needs. A roofer needs a gutter guy that's going to show up when he says he's going to, and he's going to get the work done. And it's going to be done fine. We do walk-arounds with all of our roofers, homeowners. That way, you're not just getting a final walk-around with the roofer, but you're getting it with the subcontractor. And, you know, a lot of subs just try to wrap up their extension cord and roll off a job site as quick as possible. So we try to really make sure that every single job site is super high quality on the production side before we leave. And we do walk-arounds with the homeowner, so if there's something that they don't like, we fix it right there on the spot before we ever leave. So that's what it is. Residential is going to make you a little bit more money because you're charging more. Your contractor side, you won't make as much money on, but they're doing most of the work for you. So they're getting all the information for you. You just got to show up and complete the job. You don't have to set appointments or run a whole sales team or get colors or anything like that. Your roofers can do that for you. Home builders are a really good one. They usually are looking for the cheapest gutter contractor they can find, but if you can find one that can promise you 20 to 100 jobs at a certain rate, maybe that'll be worth it. Lawn care guys that mow yards in neighborhoods, those are good people to be in with. Make sure they have a stack of your cards. A lot of times they're doing landscaping, they're ending up having to clean gutters themselves at the lawn care, and so if they can just pass along your information, then you can get a gutter cleaning job like that. And so that's where I'd start. If you're starting a gutter company, don't neglect this side. This is the long-term. Google is a long-term play for me. Facebook is a long-term play because I'm playing the 5-year, 10-year game here. I want to be first on Google forever, not just this year. But if you want some quick work, go get with some local roofing companies. I guarantee you that one of your local roofing companies has a gutter subcontractor that he's not happy with. And if you can just go provide value and provide a better service, you're going to get their business all day long. I think that's all I got for y'all today. Leave a comment under here with any questions and I'll try to answer it the best that I can. What else did I leave out here? You know, we also did the things, we're with the BBB, we're with the local cities, Chamber of Commerce. I've got us registered on the Nextdoor app, Angie's List, Home Advisor. I have us listed on all of those things, so when you look us up on Google, we don't just show up with our website, we show up under multiple platforms. And, I also have a YouTube channel. Obviously, you're probably watching this on YouTube. That would go up under here, since Google technically owns YouTube. YouTube videos are a great way to get your name out there and let some customers see your product, get to know you a little bit better before you show up at a job site. And that way, if they've got a bit of an idea of who you are before you show up, you've got a much better chance of closing the deal. Stay consistent with your Facebook. Facebook posts need to be done once a day, sometimes twice a day. And a lot of people like to stick to the 80-20 rule, which means 80% of your posts need to be entertaining and educational, and 20% needs to be about your business and your product and what you sell. So 4 days out of the week, you want to post personal stuff, let people know who you are as just a human being. And then 1 day out of the week, you want to make an offer and say, I do gutters, so y'all want to buy some gutter screens for me, but you don't want to overload them with too many offers because they just start to throw you out of your mind. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna quit rambling. That's it for this video. We are Greenway Gutter Pros in Tyler, Texas.